Yeah, anyway, Stephen, bless him, he fetched the covers in off the line for me, didn't you, when it started to rain? They're still not 100% wet dry, so to speak, but they'll be better than what they are, aren't they?
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Everyone, and welcome to today's vlog. Hope you're all okay. Yeah, boys gone off to school absolutely fine this morning. Traffic lights are causing a bit of an issue outside. Yeah, they're stuck on red at the minute, so they're having to keep monitoring with the old-fashioned stop-go ball sign things. But yeah, I'll be glad when they finish, to be honest with you. They really will. So but anyway, like I was saying, yeah, kids went off to school absolutely fine. Sammy was excited today about going. He's got a choir this afternoon. I know when he was part of the junior school, they had a choir then, and they represented the school quite a few times in the singing competition, and all the schools from the local area. I think there was about 30, must have been about, yeah, 15, 20 choirs for, like I said, all the local schools. They all got together on different days and sang a couple of songs, basically. Even though it was a competition, it was all done for like a children's charity as well, which was really good. Sammy absolutely loved it. And obviously then when you got into the secondary part of the school, it just automatically stopped. And I thought, okay, maybe obviously they didn't want to carry on with it, or there wasn't enough children or something. I really do not know. And then last week Sammy said he's rejoined the choir, so I don't know if it's the same choir as before or whether they've got two separate choirs. I really do not know. But yeah, he does that Friday lunchtimes and he's absolutely loving that. Obviously Sammy loves singing and dancing anyway. He's always constantly singing and dancing. At the minute he's really into Elton John and Can You Feel the Love Tonight, because obviously at Christmas time they'd done the Lion King production, which obviously he played the main part. Really proud of him for doing that. He even had a costume change in the middle as well, so yeah, he loves being the centre of attention. And obviously then when we go to Disney, they've got the Lion King show there, so he's been just playing it, I think, from that, to be honest with you. So yeah, he, like I said, he's absolutely happy. Yeah, Ben was happy as well, really giggy, really smiley. Got an issue with his school coat though, because he didn't come home with it on Wednesday I think it was. So of course I put a note in his book yesterday he hasn't come home with it, and school were under the impression that obviously he left it on the bus, but I checked with the bus, he hasn't, so it must be somewhere at school. I no doubt they'll find it. It's got his name in it and things like that. It's just going to be annoying if you've got to go and buy him a new one, because again with the change of seasons we might find him hard to get him a coat, but we'll just have to cross that bridge when we come to it. So basically, yeah. And yes, anyway, plans for today is, before we hear my washing machine going, yeah, Ben had a bit of an accident this morning on the sofa, so I was just stripped all the covers off of there, put in the washing machine, and I can stick them out. And then if it rains, all I'll have to do is I'll have to get Stephen to fetch them in while I'm at work, sort of thing. So also probably want to see if we can pop into town and stuff. I need some more shampoo. I got the Aldi one a couple of weeks ago, and I have to admit I do not like it at all. It's most of my hair feel all oily. I do love the Tresemme stuff though, but that is so expensive. And when I had my long hair, I used the Green Lamps one. Yeah, something popped on my timeline actually yesterday. It's been a year since I had my hair cut, and yeah, still can't believe I have 17 inches chopped off my hair. Obviously I donated it to the Little Princess Trust cancer charity. They make wigs using real hair for like cancer patients and stuff, and I got a little certificate come through by email when they received it, saying thank you very much for your donation and stuff. So yeah, it was nice to know it was going to be put to good use, basically. Saying that then, my hair's quite, say it's long now, it's about down to here, I'm my own mind what to do with it. Do I get it cut again, or do I grow it out, stuff? So yeah, one minute I want to get it cut, next I want to grow it, so I don't know at the minute. Like I said, it's up in the ponytail now, because it gets to the point now also where if it's down, Ben will yank on my hair for attention sort of thing, bless him. And once you get him pull your hair, it does really pull. So, but like I said, anyway, now I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, and then hopefully fingers crossed my washing stops, I can put that out. I've got a whole load of clothes to sort out, as well you can see, if I turn you around on the freezer there. Got a whole load of clothes which I washed yesterday and managed to get them dry as well, so I need to fold all them up, put them upstairs, and obviously like I said I need to start sorting out packing for Ben from when he goes on his school trip. Anyway, Stephen, bless him, he fetched the covers in off the line for me, didn't you, when it started to rain? They're still not 100% wet dry, so to speak, but they'll be better than what they are, aren't they?
These time doing them, because you know they're going to get messed again.
I know, but it's only feels like, I don't know, it just feel like cleaner.
It's been a bad week this week, I tell you.
I know, you haven't been, I said you haven't been
Not been 100% at all.
You haven't, have you? And before everybody asked, it wasn't the C word. We did a couple of tests and it was fine. I don't know if it's a mixture of hay fever, cold and flu all in one in it, basically.
Someone's been spreading the love.
They have, haven't they? Someone has been spreading the love and stuff. So, but anyway, just think, things going to get better.
Yeah, right.
I know. So, but anyway, now you've done that, the cushions looked a bit more puffy up a bit more, don't they?
Yeah, I feel like I need puffing up a bit.
And this is that's the only problem now, is trying to get them back in.
Who designs a blooming cushion like this?
I know.
Seriously?
Exactly. You thought they'll have two, or a complete, wouldn't you, rather than have two bits all in one? I know we do need a new sofa, but...
Well, I'm not wasting money on a new sofa so Ben can break it again.
I'm not actually, because that's the thing, as you know, probably in the previous vlogs, this was actually a corner sofa, and they actually broke the other bit, but just by jumping on it, you jumped on it, it went snapping too.
Yeah, that's, what, 700 quid down the drain?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing she mentioned, I know they say you do all, people say there is all the tough furniture, which there probably is.
Yeah, give me the money to pay for it.
I know, we looked at a sofa, didn't we?
As soon as you mention the word disability and
or special needs.
Autism or special needs, yeah, everything doubles in price.
If not triples, doesn't it?
Yeah, welcome to Great Britain.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, so we did look at one actually, it was about £3,000 for a sofa.
Yeah, and people think it's easy as 1, 2, 3 to afford it.
I know, it's not,
Can't
is
get
it?
nothing these days.
You can't, can you? So, like I said, we're just going to have to make do with this one for now. And when it breaks, seriously, we'll just buy some more simple chairs, wouldn't you?
Some little poofs like that.
Yeah. I think it's the kids loved them though, didn't they? The kids have to be a bag and the ball and that anyway. Don't they?
Just buy a room full of balls.
Yeah. I'm sure Ben wouldn't mind playing with them.
What, with the balls?
Yeah.
Does that enough?
Yeah, so while the kettle is boiling for a cup of tea, I thought I'd quickly show you this thing I picked up today from the local co-op, which is from Vinted. Really don't know why it's going to the local co-op for, because I have checked my settings. I have actually asked it to come to the house, so I'm not too quite sure why it's going, but yeah, I'll quickly show you what we've got, if I can actually open it. These bags, don't get me wrong, they're okay, but they can be quite tough to get into sometimes. You can see, oh look, it's nicely packed, which is one good thing, isn't it? I'll show you what I've actually got. Something for the boys. I can't remember if it's for Ben or for Sam actually, because I've ordered quite a few things for them. This is it's an extra large, so I think it's going to be, try it for Ben. If it doesn't fit Ben, it'll be for Sammy. As you can see, I've got a nice Mickey Mouse jumper here, which is really nice. Actually, I think that will be plenty big enough for Ben. Obviously, it's got Mickey Mouse on it as well. Where's it come from? Doesn't say where it's actually come from anyway, but I thought that'd be nice for him when we go to Disney, and obviously we can see Mickey Mouse as well. Yeah, so it's like the picture on there as well. So yeah, hopefully, like I said, before he wears it, obviously I'll give it a good old wash as well. So yeah, does it say it's come from? No, it doesn't, because obviously, like I said, the label's been taken out. But yeah, I'm sure Ben will enjoy wearing Mickey Mouse. Yeah, you see the boys are home from school. What's up, Ben? So yeah, so Ben's been out and about on public transport today. The things I can't show you the ones they died because there's some of the kids on the photo. I know, yeah, but yeah. So they sent home some photos of Ben on the bus. It looks like he's having well of time on the bus, doesn't it? I'm not talking about the school bus. I'm talking about public transport. Because that was one thing he needed when he started the college part of the school with his own bus pass, didn't he? So yeah, he's been out and about, bless him. And guess what he was looking for? He was looking for chips. Did you have your chips at lunchtime? Yeah? Did you have your chips at lunchtime? I wonder if you ate them, because he can be quite fussy with chips though, can't he?
Chips just go around the corner.
Exactly, yeah, there's chips up around. Tell you what, those chips around the corner are really nice though, aren't they? So anyway, yeah, so Ben's just tucking into his crispy things, aren't you? You're not going to take them away from you, because he absolutely loves those, but bless him. He picked them up off the top and he gave them to me then so he could sit down, like he didn't want to spill any of them. Oh yes, Ben, Mummy's washed the sofa, so yeah, so don't make a mess of it. The cushions.
You haven't washed the sofa, you washed the cushion.
Oh yeah, okay, wash the cushion covers off the sofa. So I think people know what I meant for that one.
I'd love to see you try and stick the sofa in the washing machine.
Oh, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Stick the sofa in the washing machine. That'd be really funny if you could do that. So, anyway, Samuela, how was your day at school today?
Doing good.
What have you done today anyway?
Assembly.
I know it was your assembly today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was your class assembly today.
No, it's some FGs.
Oh, was it? I thought it was your assembly because you done about Spanish.
Some FGs on it.
Oh, did they? Oh, that's good. But anyway, you had a good day there, yeah?
Yeah.
What have you done at school today? My usual Friday lessons.
Just been doing my usual Friday lesson.
Yeah, I thought so. Which is?
I've done about healthy food, PAHE, language, and also and then a bit of programs.
Oh, did you? And was it Fishy Friday today?
Yeah.
Fish fingers or
Yeah, fish and chips.
fish and chips? There you go, that's why then, darling, Belmonson's searched the chips for. Wasn't it? Fishy Friday. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, like I said, those photos that you sent home are really good. That's one thing I like about the school. That they send home loads and loads of photos and stuff what it's actually doing, don't they? I tell you what, I think we could create a photo album, all the stuff, all the photos he's come home with.
I just think he's got another 2 more years of that.
He has actually, hasn't he? So, anyway then, Ben, at least you've had a nice time out and about, yeah? Haven't you? Or at least, that's one good thing, at least we know if you can use public transport. That's one good thing, isn't it? So Ben's gone back into the kitchen for more snacks. He's gone for the lentil ones this time. So yeah, he does have a couple of bowls of crisp and he comes home from school so hungry. I think because they're always out and about at school. But like I said, he just spends his own day off and things like that, even though he has a school dinner. So like I said, sounds like he had chips today, which he probably really enjoyed that. He looks tired though as well. So obviously they have been out. I'll show you some photos in a second. Or something I forgot to ask you. Did you have your photos taken at school today?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you ever take them with Ben?
Yeah.
You had your photo taken with Ben today?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I bet actually. We will see whether he does or not. Because every time they've had their photo taken, I've asked if they can have one together as well. Because believe it or not, we haven't really got a professional picture of them both taken together. We've obviously got the ones we took ourselves, but they're not professional quality or nothing like that. So, did you definitely have your photo taken with Ben? Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see or not. So, where was you? Was you in the hall having your photo taken, or was you out and about? Out and about. So you'd be quite interested to see what they're like, because these are the ones from last year. Those ones there with Sammy and Ben. Again, you can see how much they've actually changed, but saying that though, their facial features haven't really changed, nothing like that. I used to love, you probably can't see it very well because of my castles in the way, I used to love Sammy's hair like that. Don't you, sweetheart? Yeah. Your hair used to be that blonde. It's like when he was first born, his hair was practically white. I have to show you some more baby photos of Sammy actually. I don't think I've actually shown any and stuff. So yeah. And We have got other ones somewhere, haven't we? I don't know what's happened to the other one. We've got a nice big one of them where Ben's trying to catch bubble. No, Sam's trying to catch some bubbles, isn't he? I don't know where that one's gone. And just think the place we had these done isn't available anymore, is it? We had them done in Pixie Photos. That was in Mothercare, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know if Pixie Photos are still going or whether when Mothercare went, obviously they went as well. So I'll have to check them out and find out. Yeah, so these are the photos that Ben's come home with today. Bless him when he's out and about. Like I said, he's just come off the bus on that one. Like I said, it's good that he's getting used to public transport, because I have to admit, when Ben was first born, I think we used the bus a couple of times, but then when Sammy was born, Stephen was driving, so of course we didn't really use much public transport. So yeah, it's been a while, so it's good to know he isn't scared of going on public transport or nothing like that. And there's him one sitting on the bus. There's one, obviously the person there, so I've had to block that one out. So yeah, he seems happy enough on there, doesn't he? Bless him. Again, obviously he's wearing his hat because he's travelling. Again, it's a safety issue really for him. Yeah, he tends to really wear his hat even at school when he's actually out about travelling as well. I'm not too quite sure where he's going there. Obviously, he has got his helper there beside him as well. So yeah, there's definitely he's on the mission there, doesn't it? He's doing something on there, bless him. But yeah, you can see how happy he is.
Well then guys, that brings Friday's vlog to a close. And I have some bad news for the boys and Cheryl this week. You have no bank holiday Monday this coming week.
What do you mean by that? You have some bad news.
You've had 2 4-day weeks now, and I hope you've enjoyed them. You've had a normal bank holiday Monday, and then you've had a bank holiday celebrating our King. So have you enjoyed celebrating the King?
Hey, we're splitting up. Don't forget, we've got the whole 6 weeks summer holidays to look forward to.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway guys, I don't know what the heck has been up with the weather today. It's been really, really nippy and chilly out there.
The thing is, it was nice. It wasn't earlier on there, was it?
No, they reckon it's going to be a bit better over the weekend, but otherwise, it's not looking good again for next week. There could be more rain again, I'm afraid. So, bad news for you for Monday. You might get wet, Cheryl.
Oh, how nice. That means it being indoor playtime.
Yeah. Anyway guys, can you believe it? We're nearly in the middle of May, so Cheryl keeps pushing the basket at me.
Oh, sorry! I'm just in the dishwasher.
You're nasty.
I'm not nasty. You shouldn't be in my way.
I'm trying to end the vlog.
You're in my way.
Anyway guys, so it's not been the greatest of weather-wise out there today. Even Cheryl said to me earlier on she felt really cold, didn't you?
I did feel really cold. You saw that my hands, you touched my hands, you said my hands were really cold.
I'll tell you what, if we get some sort of hot spell anytime soon, I'll be surprised, because it feels like, I don't know what it is, it feels like autumn has dragged on for too long, doesn't it?
It does have. We had spring for a few weeks and then suddenly...
Gone into autumn.
Yeah. Come on this way. We've had a couple of messages on, I said, the evening comments and stuff on the vlogs, and asking how Becca is, because she hasn't been on the vlogs. Yeah, Becca's doing alright, isn't she?
Yeah, she's alright, yeah.
She's had a few health issues and stuff, I'm not going into details for her to share. But yeah, baby's got a name now, hasn't she?
Yeah. And
such a pretty name again. And I think it will suit her down to the ground. Obviously, again, it's up for them to share the baby's name, but I think it's such a pretty name. Do you think it's a pretty name?
Yeah, it is a nice name, yeah.
It's a name, when we were pregnant with the boys and stuff, it's a name we never thought of though, is it? But now she's told us the name, it's actually, again, a name why we didn't consider it, if that makes sense.
I know you mentioned it a long time ago, yeah, but we could have had a girl, couldn't we, on the first time?
Yeah, could have done. Should have been. Emily would have been, well, Ben's 18. Yeah, she should have been 20 this year, which is quite scary. Yeah. Even like I was saying back to Becca, yeah, she's got to go to hospital next week, and then they're going to find out if they're going to induce her because of the health issues. But yeah, like I said, I know Becca's going to plan on doing a vlog on her channel soon. But yeah, just for those people who are worried about her, she's absolutely fine, and she? Yep. She's getting nice and fat. She said to me yesterday she felt like a cross between a beach ball and a whale, bless her. But yeah, she is absolutely fine for those people asking, so.
Anyway, guys, yep. So that brings us into another weekend. Yeah, we are taking a break from Merlin at the moment. Yeah, we're going to resume that in June, aren't we?
We are, yeah.
Yeah, because other things are afoot very soon, aren't they?
And don't forget Ben goes away soon as well, so I don't want to wear him out too much. If we go out, we'll just do local things, won't we? Like trips to the cinema or to the bowling alley or even cinema. We're not going. We will be going out, but local rather than going that's like 100 miles up the road. That makes sense.
Being honest with you guys, I could do with a Sunday in this week because I've had a really bad week with myself. I mentioned it yesterday. You know, it all started late Sunday into Monday, and it just hit me for six, didn't it, again?
Yeah. It's good thing it wasn't COVID because she did a couple of COVID tests. It definitely wasn't COVID.
I know, but it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. It's like coughing that really much, and it really pulled on my chest.
Must admit, tell you the truth, you are staying here, I sounding loads better.
It's just my sinuses are bunged up now. I reckon I've got a mixture of hay fever, cough, cold, and everything else.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so I'll be glad when the hay fever season peaks, being honest with you. Anyway, so I love you and leave you. Like the video, comment down below, hit the subscribe button. Come join us for a trip to Aldi tomorrow.
And when you do a big shop.
Bye, guys.